arrived at the station to find that there have been trespassers on the railway. 9:21, 10:54, that's an hour and a half, in fact 11:08, that's over an hour and a half to clear some trespassers on the railway. Wonderful. Well, taking a short stop off at Preston, much more convenient rather than getting a direct train, because there's no point in getting direct trains when there's trespassers on the line. Must have been a big trespasser because it's taken 2 hours to shift he or her. But just to tell you a few other things about the town of Ulverston where we're going, and that is that the Quakers, yes, the Quakers, George Fox, he was the founder of the Quaker movement, and he lived at Swarthmore Hall. Amazing how all these religious leaders have very big places, isn't it? That was during the 1600s, and so this Ulverston we're going to, a bit of an important area for Quaker heritage. Sir John Barrow, he was born in the town. He was the inventor of the wheelbarrow. No, he wasn't. Actually, he was the founder of the Royal Geographic Society. So it's a sort of a bit related to Barrows, I suppose, when you... Yeah, we'll let that go. Christine McVie, V-I-E, I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, I should know, being a Fleetwood Mac fan. Yes, from Fleetwood Mac, singer-songwriter. She was actually born in and raised in the nearby town of Bouth, Bouth, B-O-U-T-H. Lord Norman Burkitt, he was a prominent judge, and he was involved with the Nuremberg trials. He's from the town. Mustn't forget Bob Shaw, the science fiction writer. He lived in Ulverston. And finally, Francis Arthur Jefferson, VC. Hint is in the VC. Highly, highly decorated World War I veteran. He's from the town. So there we are. Right, we'll go and get the train now and see if we can actually get to Ulverston. If we ever get there, if things turn into darkness, you'll know the trains have really been cancelled, and I'll just send you a black square. It's actually quite a stationy sort of station in the old traditional style as the Edinburgh-London train moves out. This is only just one half of it, but I won't bore you by going round to the other side. Well, just spotted a load of old trains and not so old. Loads of carriages and different trains, the actual locomotive engines and things, plenty of them. This is Carnforth, incidentally, where Brief Encounter, the film, was made. But I've never seen so many. Crikey, one after the other. I don't know if they multiply at night, but it is a working train yard. And I'm just fascinated by all the trains that are there. They never seem to end, does it? As we continue, anyway, we're going here. This is on the way to Grange over Sands. It's a little bit of a sort of a viaduct or a sandaduct or a stony duct or whatever you call it. And the view is just absolutely spectacular. It's fabulous. So we'll continue on our merry way. Shouldn't be there too long before we're in Ulverston. Well, after a slightly delayed journey, we arrived here. Quite an impressive station is Ulverston. And it's a very pleasant day, so we'll make our way up to the town. Oh, retail opportunity to let. Yes, for the few people who use the train. Oh, nice flowers. Right, let's stop dilly-dang, whatever it is, delaying, and let's get into the town. Ah, there we are. Tourist spots ahoy. There's a bit of a quirk in Ulverston in that it has a short 1.2 mile long canal that goes down from the reaches of the town to the sea, and it's actually the deepest and widest in the country. Bit of a quirk, that is, but I won't be walking it because I'm too lazy. Mercedes-Benz have seen better days, and there's a bit of remedial work going on, presumably, on these wonderful 3, if not some 4 stories, no, 3 stories, including the basement, houses. No, 4, sorry, I was right first time. Shut up and get on with it. Okay. Very pleasant amble down to the town. And, there's sort of terrarium or outside whatever it is, has seen better days. 1885, typical sort of Victorian mansion. Well, we're approaching the town centre. Nice pink building. And to prove it, we're here. We'll nip down this little street and have a look. I see a hall at the bottom there. Let's go and see exactly what it's holificating about. Oh, nice flowers. Wasabi. I bought some seasoning for a steak. Wasabi. Made it so hot, I think it set the pan on fire without actually having to put the pan on the heat. Nice flower arrangement. And I know it's going to be hot this afternoon, but that's taking precautions a bit too far. And this is the famous Coronation Hall we're coming across. Didn't expect to get to one of the tourist spots so early. There's going to be a lot of people around, but still off season. And what's the Coronation Hall famous for? Aside for being the Coronation Hall? Yes! That's another fine mess you've got me into. We're here. Well, yes, we'll just have a word. We'll have a word with my two friends here. Stan, what do you... another fine mess you got. All right, everybody says that. And of course, there's Ollie. So, well, that's what we came to ULVERSTON for. There we go. We've done it. So I'll go off home now. Bye, everybody. Nah, just joking. There's a little work being done on that. Quite impressive building. And next to Coronation Hall, for those who are not familiar, if you haven't got one, this is called a post office, and it's open. And this is called New Market Street. And oh, that's very disappointing. They've spelt bargain and brands correctly. That's no fun. And here's somebody serving the community 7 days a week. And if you can't spell and want to build a furnace, that's where you get your money for it from. Oh, a couple of charity shops. Not a good sign, but let's keep an open mind about this. Some very interesting Victorian architecture up there, which is not to be missed. Look up, as I always say, look up, and then look sideways, and you see the market hall. But I've come on a closed market day. But never mind, not to worry. Oh, and there we go, a little bit of history of the Market Hall, opened in 1878. Oh, 999 years, 5 shillings. That's 5 shillings is what? 25p per year. Oh, dirt cheap. Actually, a little bit of a quirky thing that on April the 28th in 2009, the town was the epicenter of an earthquake, no less. Yes, I kid you not, madam. And it was 3.7 was the measurement on the Richter scale. No damage was done, although I believe Mrs. Miggins up the road reported that a painting of her late great-grandmother fell off the wall. I'm going to walk this space for a silly reason, so let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And why did I do that? A lady just pulled up in a Ford car and she couldn't get into that space. You couldn't make it up, could you? Not fit to drive nails into wood, as my late father used to say. Fine bit of decorative work above what was Ignition Cocktail Bar. I can just see up there it used to be a bank. They've got one of those banking hubs here as well. Wow! Wow! Lived on Market Street, which I suppose aptly named because it's near the market, presumably. The sun in. There's plenty of sun out today, don't know about sun in, and still a nice number of locally owned, non-multinational shops. They even have a healthy menu. Coughs loudly. Snap to say it's. I won't take the number plate, of course, but it's lovely. Oh, absolutely fabulous! Look at. Oh, crikey! Beautiful chrome. Oh, isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? It's absolutely terrific. Absolutely superb. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm dead jealous.
It took me till I was 45 to get into bikes.
Oh, it's.
But I see the appeal of them now that I'm an older kid.
I unfortunately had a mother from Salford who wouldn't let me have a motorbike.
All right.
Yeah, mine too.
Oh, it's lovely though. Fabulous. You've got such lovely condition. Oh, listen to that, folks. Isn't that lovely? Absolutely beautiful. And he heads off into the sunset. Well, this is a lovely focus of the centre of the town. And a little monument. Let's go and have a quick look. It's the usual town memorial to those who gave their lives in the war. In a very fitting, nice, prominent place. And then I'm not sure if that's a town. Oh, that's another former bank. Goodness me, you can tell it was an area of immense riches some years ago. Another little Victorian building there. Well, there's a good one. Established 1980, but no longer in operation. But Patent Medicines, tea, oil. Ooh, that's a bit of a mixture. Another charity shop. That's for those awful people at Oxfam. Robert Frederick Oxley. He founded the Oxley Development Company here. Oh, first Ulverston Electronics Factory in 1942. And another charity shop there. And well, this is sort of just off Ulverston Central. Oh, Pretty Things Lakes. I wonder if they might get into trouble with the Manchester Boohoo Group. Not that I'm suggesting they should do. They're not infringing, as long as Stelios of EasyJet doesn't suggest anything to them. That's a nice little windy thin roof complete with noise. Bonus Bay Brewing, craft beer of the Lake District. And the clock works, which is more than can be said for my watch. Avanti Capitola. Sounds like a train company run by Crapita. Lots of lovely flowers around. Very pleasant. Lovely shaggy dog story there. Belle Lure Bridal Studio. That's very strange to make wedding dresses out of loft lagging. Anyway, never mind. And the Rose and Crown over there. Lovely little traditional pub. Knew it couldn't last that long. Istanbul Barber. Don't know if they have any washing machines in the back. Should your notes be anyway dirty and need washing. I love that. Today, the day the teddy bears having their picnic. King Street vintage, complete with seagulls in the background. I better not go in there in case I see, as I said in my previous videos, just in case I see any Kodak vintage cameras. And the King's Arms is a fine looking establishment. And it's open. They seem to be pizza mad here for some reason. And then, oh, I see a little plate on this next door pub. Let's go and have a look. Or is it the same pub? Ah, a 2009 Merit Award from Ulverston Town Council. And we've got the mill next door. They had to make do with their award. When was it? Well, that was in 2004 they got their award. Well, say no more. Actually, I won't. I'll shut up. And as we continue walking up, presumably there's one of the old established buildings of the town. Right. Oh, and we've got Leather Lane leading to King's Mews. Ooh. Oh, and then an original factory shop. I think we'll give that a miss. And then just houses and cottages not too far from the main town centre. Although the people that live there, I'm sure, are not too particularly pleased about having a pay and display car park nearby. I see a yellow house in the distance there. Maybe it's owned by Mustard Inc. On the way back, just caught sight of some of these brass lantern type things. Happy hour, 12 to 3. Huh. Somebody plainly can't count. Cards, gifts, inspirations and balloons. Their signage maybe needs a little bit more inspiration. And then another little windy little street of, oh, some lovely coloured buildings. They go for garish buildings, don't they? Wow. As in colour, should I say. Well, that's a good, cheap way of keeping speeds down. And the unkemptness of that is actually proving a bit of a positive, I would have thought. A little bit of work may be necessary on the outside, and I presume this just goes up to more living accommodation, houses, cottages, apartments, etc. Very low door. In fact, I'd just get in if I wanted to, without having to bow my head. Your Majesty. If I hold the camera at precisely level, is at 180 degrees, you can see it's quite hilly. Ah, Christmas coming in the first week of July. Sorry, house full. And a nice house it is too. Don't know whether it's just for visitors or the fact they're just showing off the fact the house is full. Let's go down here, what we can see down here. Oh, another building in a little slight shade of disrepair. Oh, that one's now let. PC. Oh, PC, does that mean politically correct? It's been lent to somebody who doesn't know whether they're a man or a woman. Yay! Goodness me, meet the team at Dental, the Bupa Dental. And yes, welcoming new private patients. Well, of course, they provide the most money. Pop in and make your appointment. Well, it's a bit far to come to have my dental arrangements rearranged. Again, just more houses. They've always got council cash machines in these places. Oh look, Buxton Place car park. Well, say no more. How much is it to park? That's all right, I suppose. Well, no, it's not really actually. Up to 3 hours, 4.40, and up to 4 hours, 5.20. That's, well, if you want tourism to the town council, reduce the costs. And then people will come. Although the car park is certainly not empty. Ah, I see another little plate. Let's see what the plate is on this building. Ah, it seems the warehouse in Buxton Place got an award in 2009, a merit award. Not too sure what they did that was meritorious. Oh, core cuisine. Presumably they make meals out of old apple cores and pear cores and things. Interesting looking little building. Whoops. Swedish doom goblin, beware, there's an air conditioning unit there. This is all very nice and windy and extremely rural. Oh, and then suddenly traditionally stone built cottages or apartments, or whatever you might call them. And I see graffiti ahead. It would be called Bolton's Place, but anyway, what have we got to say for ourselves here? Ah, it's just commemorating various things in connection with the town. Some of the famous aspects of the town. The Northwest Passage. Ooh, having sat in a train, that makes me feel a little bit sore. And the Admiralty. Ah, jolly nice too. Well, as we wander around, it's decidedly hot. I think it's time to disappear off and get a bottle of water somewhere to refresh oneself. Ah, you have to have a pink nails and spa. Oh, and the ULVERSTON Old Sweet Shoppy. That's not technically, we can't really call that a misspelling, can we? Let's be fair. Another traditional Turkish barbers and washing machine emporium. And then the Peel Castle, which is named after the island off Barrow that we never got to. Oh, and a proper photography shop. Oh, let's have a little nosy in the window, shall we? There we are, Hasselblad. I had one of those years ago. Absolute fortune. Another disappointing machine. I tried it, but they're not free. It seems it takes the money out of your bank account, sadly. Oh, that's an unusual name. The went, white went. Oh, and really jealous. A proper butcher shop. Oh, the 2-hour journey home, I think I'll forget about that, sadly. And that's a view up street. We've just come across the ULVERSTON Savings Bank, put up in 1838. Let's stand back and take a picture of it. And there it is, the clock, 1845. And the building itself, going under a little bit of renovation, I can see there. And at Gilham House, we've got Ritual Bliss. Well, somebody call the captain, Captain Eddie, and we can take our daughter to the slaughter. Oh, I thought it said Gilliam there. I was going to say, oh, any Monty Pythoners around. Lovely to see, really lovely to see all the local shops. Oh, look at this. Oh, gosh. Oh, dear, dear, dear. How beautiful. Oh, down the rabbit hole. I've been through many of them, down into many of them, in the course of my various bits of research for different things. That's a view up Market Street, or New Market Street. There's a Nordic Sweets, a hurdy-hundy-gurdy. That seems to point to the Laurel and Hardy Museum, although it just points over there. And there indeed is the old Hartley's Brewery. Well, there is exceptional value, 30p per kilowatt hour. That is Genie Point. That is, I've never seen one so cheap anywhere. Very good, well done, Ulverston Council. No, hi Mark, hello, how are you? I'm just going to stop and we'll have a word so you can see me so I'm not shamed to be in my own video. Mark, incidentally.
I'm Mark, I'm from Ulverston. What brings you to Ulverston?
Just to have a look round, actually. I'm a wrinkly old, grumpy old git who comes out to do steps. My daughter said do steps, and I didn't fancy just wandering around running or doing steps at home, which is near Bolton. And I thought, well, I'll come out now. I've got my wrinkly pass for the train. I'll come out and see it.
So you're doing steps.
Lovely little town. I love the colour of some of the houses.
I love it as well. I've done loads of steps. I've just recently retired. I've done 3,000 miles in 3 years.
Oh crikey! Wow.
Ex-postman.
That explains it.
Yeah.
You poor guys. Your contemporary. Well, your non-contemporary people who are working now. They're getting a rough deal with this Czech bloke, aren't they?
That's why I finished. I retired 2 years ago.
You see, folks. You see. I defend our local postmen to the hilt, and here's another gentleman
I did it for
miles away.
40 years I did it for now. I don't have to conform to their stupidity, their rules.
Oh, it's what they got. Well, it's all HR driven. You see, this is the problem.
I'm living life. I'm living life. Just outside having a drink.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, it's very good.
Lovely. Listen, thanks for having a chat. You're a star.
Yes.
There you are. Well, what a lovely man. You see, it just shows you, poor old posties. The management of the post office just don't, well, I won't mention Paula Vennell's St. Paula. They've still not fixed up for the postmaster scandal. And Fujitsu, despite promising £1 billion, haven't paid a penny. The only people making money are the solicitors defending them. I mean, they've made more money than I don't know what is it, £600 million or something for solicitors' fees? Absolutely disgusting. But, I mean, I like the Royal Mail. You stick something in a box, you post it, and it gets there within a couple of days type of thing, unlike my in-post thing that's going on at the moment, which you may have seen in my Barrow video, where they managed to claim that they not only delivered a parcel of mine into safe hands, but they also at the same time left it in a safe place. And needless to say, what happened is they lost it. Yes, well anyway, won't go there any further, but no, nice to meet him, lovely man. Interesting garage. It's a very nice white houses, contrasting lovely with the deep blue sky as we head up to Fountain Street. And Oddfellows Hall there just in the centre. The Northern College of Costume. Another little windy street. This, I presume, seems to be a former church. And it's, oh, there we are. Oddfellows Hall, First Catholic Church built in 1821. Yes, in somewhat of a state of disrepair, apart from home to pigeons. Briscoe. I've no idea if that bears any relation to the former Lord Mayor of Dublin or not. Oh, the smell of these flowers. Goodness me, overpowering and absolutely beautiful. I get high with little help from my friends. The building's seen better days. Although no, I think it's still in use. And another house, a couple of houses with a colour scheme that's making some sort of statement. And then back up to the town centre. Sting in the tail gift shop. I think the biggest sting in the tail is that it's, well, closed. These all seem to have plenty of room in them. I mean, they're technically 4 stories, if you count the basement. Fine examples of Victorian buildings on either side. Fountain Street House. And back from whence we came. Bupa ahead. Oh, something there. London and Lancashire Fire. And, oh, that is Fountain Street, 26. Must be a rubbish bin of some description. And then a little bit of flowery expression. The top end here of Fountain Street. And back to the King's Arms that we caught earlier on. And at the top of the, well, I would say the top of Church Lane, Church Street here is the Hode Monument that overlooks the town, built as just a monument and a folly. It looks like a lighthouse, but it's not actually a lighthouse because boats don't come that far in, of course not. Sorry, it's Church Walk we were on. Just had one of my mad thoughts. Well, ridiculous thoughts. Didn't Glenn Campbell do a song? Ulverston, oh, no, maybe he didn't. Sorry. Well, I have to confess, Ulverston, a cracking little town. I don't know whether it's like Whitby, when there's more people around it gains a better sort of atmosphere. But lovely little town, and certainly not far from the sea. On the one, well, it's right by the sea, but on the other hand, it's not too far from the Lake District. So, yeah, come and visit. You know, if you want to get around and see places, come somewhere like this. It's fabulous. It's somewhere I've never been to myself previously, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. But I say, sorry, this is a little bit anticlimactic, but I didn't think it was worthwhile. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it might be nice to go and have a look at the Laurel and Hardy Museum, but to look at canes and bowler hats and things, don't get me wrong, Laurel and Hardy, 2 of my heroes, particularly the one where they're trying to get the piano up the hill and it goes all the way back down again. I mean, that's classic comedy, can't be beaten, and no swearing, unlike the current infestation of comedians who are paid a fortune on the likes of the BBC just to swear their way through and guffaw at each other. But there we go. Anyway, right, thank you for joining me for this little trip to Ulverston. A couple of blue plates here, originally dating to 1874, and it could do with a little bit of a refurb, to be quite honest. Looking a little bit the worse for wear, unless it's an old-fashioned method of air conditioning. And in the loo at the station, Dyson, someone says a traitor as opposed to a traitor. Get your spelling right, you graffitiists. Well, convoluted journey on the way home. Too hot. I decided to give up. Temperatures crept up to nigh on 27, which is unexpected. So I decided, let's give up and go home. So thank you very much for watching my little teeny ramble around Ulverston. As you can see, I had to break the journey to get a train back. I had to break it at Preston again. What I don't understand is, and I don't know if it's just me because I'm a grumpy old git, but I just don't understand why people stand up at least 12 minutes, if not more, before the train gets to the station. They're not going to get off any quicker. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. And all I'll say is, as usual, thank you for watching and take care.